best to get started on time, but certain members won't sit down. I don't know who that might be, but, well, welcome to the Agriculture and Natural Resources Committee. And this will be a very short meeting today. We're going to kind of meet staff, do a kind of a brief outline. I don't have any notes or even my gavel, so don't get too out of hand. If you have a problem where you sit, I can see everybody. I'm glad the representative from Topeka is not here because I have another couple of days to learn his name. He might just be the representative from Topeka. Shawnee County, you know, when you're a guest here, you have to laugh at my jokes. That's part of it. No. Thank you all for being here. We will probably do as in the past, not have a bunch of bills. The plan is not to meet on Fridays unless we absolutely have to. I don't think that's going to be the case. We'll be relatively busy, at least one, if not 2 days a week, probably have some informational hearings. And as we get the bills, we will do it. The speaker has said, you know, we don't have to wait for turnaround if we do get bills from the Senate, and we can work those. So we will try to make quick haste and not wait till the last couple of days and do like 6 in one day. Hopefully that's the case. So with that, we will introduce the committee members. We have some new ones. You will know my friends aren't here today, but they will be returning sometime. Anyway, so we will start, and I will start with on my right. So state who you are, where you represent, and anything that we can hold against you in this committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You had to think? Okay.
I had to think. Jim Minnix. I represent the 118th District, 9 counties in western Kansas. I have Greeley, Wichita, Scott, Lane, Ness, Logan, Gove, Trigo, and Sheridan counties, an area of over the Ogallala Aquifer. We also raise a lot of corn and beef, wheat, and sorghum. And this is my 3rd year on the committee, and I hope there's nothing you can hold against me.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Doug Blex, I'm from House District 12, which encompasses about half of Montgomery, and I go west to almost Ark City and Winfield, have all of Chautauqua and Elk, and then a little bit into Butler. So for an eastern Kansas district, it's pretty large, 5 counties. I served on the Water Committee my first 2 years up here, missed it a lot, and I'm glad I'm back on it. And I'm actually a retired wildlife biologist for the state of Kansas. I'm also a cow-calf producer and farm on the family farm that's been in my mom's side of the family. President Ulysses S. Grant signed the deed in 1870, so it's been there a while, and I've been there a while, but probably won't be around for that long. But anyhow, I do appreciate being on the committee and look forward to working with you. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
And if you were going to Water Committee, that was this morning, but this is Ag, but that's all right. We're glad to have you on the Water Committee as well. So I serve with you on the Water Committee. So, all right, next.
I'm Gary White from Ashland. I represent 5 counties. I'm going to try to name them. If Representative Minnix can do it. Gray, Clark, Meade, Edwards, and Ford County. I take just a little bit of Dodge City, but I have the rest of the county, and I am a farmer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My name is Webster Roth. I represent District 79, which is the northwest and northern Cali County and northern Sumner County. Boy, I don't know what else you need to know about me. I have 32 years with the state of Kansas, retired. I managed the Soldiers Home at Fort Dodge before retiring. I'm a certified public manager, and I do lots and lots of different kinds of things and got a varied background. So I'm hopeful that I can help us all do something important. Thank you.
I'm Linda Featherston. I represent District 16 in Overland Park. So that's the mall, the community college, down to the Edwards campus. My connection to agriculture is I'm active with our county extension agency in the Wick Garden, and I am serving on the water committee also. And the chair will always be nice to me because I'm a K-Stater, and I won't tell him I have a kid at KU Law right now. So.
I'm Representative Jason Probst, 102nd District in Hutchinson. Grew up in rural Reno County in a little town, about 1,500 people, Nickerson. And there might be a lot that you could hold against me, but there's no record of any of it.
I beg to differ. I think if you go in the archives, that guy from Hutch columns, I'm sure we can find a few things. We're connect up with you know what I mean, WebEx. Representative Hsu, are you joining us? He's not on. Anyone else on WebEx? Okay, we'll get to her in just a moment. Even though you're filling in, we still want to know who you are.
I'm Angela Martinez, and I represent District 103 in Wichita, Kansas. And I'm subbing, so you can't hold anything against me.
You just be a super sub now. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm Dave Younger, represent District 124, 6 counties in southwest Kansas. I grew up in Hays, Kansas, and I spent the last 11 years as school superintendent in Ulysses, Kansas. So I know how important farming is, agriculture is in southwest Kansas. So that's why I wanted to be here. Thank you.
I'm Michael Murphy, 114th District, which is most of Reno County, all of Kingman County, and the eastern half of Pratt County, and all pretty rural. And we have a small farm and ranch operation, a bed and breakfast, and I'm retired captain with United Airlines. And I like to eat, so ag is important to me.
I'm Brett Fairchild. I represent the 113th District, which is all of Stafford County, most of Pawnee County, all of Rush County, part of Barton County, and all of Rice County. I farm north of St. John. My dad and I farm together. I was on the Agriculture Committee last year, and I enjoy being on the committee.
All right, very good. No, that was Ree, I'm sorry. Representative Hsu is the one. He is on WebEx, but he cannot communicate. Is that correct? Yes. He is in, but he can't communicate for some reason. Oh, okay. Okay, he must be on the YouTube channel if he communicates. So, then well, if that's the case, then of course he can't communicate if he's not on WebEx. So, right. Unless he's just yelling at his TV, which might be, I don't know. Okay, well, we'll catch Representative Hsu then the next time since we can't communicate. Okay. And then we'll go staff. Heather? Oh, well. Representative Seibert.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman, I was at the Soybean Expo and the Farm Show since I'm in Agriculture Committee. So anyway, thank you. My name is Representative Joe Seibert. I represent the 101st District. So it says Reno and Sedgwick County. Thank you.
Very good. You. Okay, Heather, go ahead.
Thank you. Hello, committee. I'm Heather O'Hara with Legislative Research. This is my 17th session with Legislative Research, so if you have any pesky constituent requests or need any help in those matters, please let me know. Our office also drafts the supplemental notes. That's your plain English guide to the legislation that your wonderful revisers draft for you. If there's anything we can do to help you, please let me know. And I'll be joined by Meredith Fry in our office as well. She's feeling a little under the weather today, but she'll be here later.
Very good. Oops.
I'm Terry Bernardus, your committee assistant. And as we all know, there's 105 counties in the state of Kansas. We've been to all but 16 of them and hoping to get the last 16 by the end of the year.
All right, very good. Kyle?
Good afternoon. My name's Kyle Hamilton. I work with the Revisor's Office. In addition to this committee, I also staff the House Water Committee, the Commerce Committees, and the House Fed and State Committee.
Good afternoon. My name is Carly Humes. I'm also from the Revisor's Office, and this is my second session with the Ag Committee. Thank you.
IT, you're part of the team.
Hello, yes. My name is Gabriel Palma. I'm with Broadcasting. I'll be helping out with the audio video.
Very good. Okay. I am. Don't remember. Yes. So, yes. WebEx is up. Representative Shu is now on the line. Representative Shu, if you would like to introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for all the over attention on myself. But my name is Representative Shu, represent House District 25. Just at home today. I appreciate the indulgence. I've been on ag for, this is my third term now. By and large, I have very, very little connection to ag other than it is the thing that I understand the least in the legislature, and then therefore it's a thing that I want to learn the most about. So slow learner, which is why I'm still on here, 3 terms in, but happy to continue learning from you all.
All right, Representative Shu, thank you so much. All right, with that, do we have any bill introductions today? Do we have any bill introductions? That's 2. No. Am I waiting? Okay. Representative Roth. You can sit down and just speak in the mic. It's fine. You bet.
We have I'd like the committee to consider a bill regarding hunting in Kansas, deer hunting in Kansas under natural resources. And Kyle has the RS number.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The RS number for that request is 23RS0335.
Representative Roth, would you explain a little bit more of the concept?
Yeah, the concept is I've been a hunter's education instructor for approximately 20 years. And in that 20 years' time, every hunter's education class that we've had, I've had people come up to me and ask me why archery hunters have 3 or 4 months of hunting that they can do, but rifle hunters have just a short period of time to hunt after Thanksgiving, which means their kids are in school or going to college, and they'll come back and they'll only have a day or two to hunt if they were going to hunt with the family. And so I proposed this bill that would change that season to starting the Wednesday before Thanksgiving and then ending the second weekend of December like it does currently. And secondly would be to offer to lifetime hunting license holders an any deer tag that you could use in any season that you want to for the privilege of paying for that lifetime license. I don't know what it is today, but I paid $900 and some for the one that I had. And there's other states that do that as well, that offer with hunting licenses with that. And then also with the hunting license, it would be if you bought just a regular hunting license, you would get a doe tag, essentially an antlerless deer tag with that. So I'm just asking the committee to consider that bill under the natural resources portion of this committee.
All right. So the bill is approved or as requested.
Thank
you. You're welcome. Okay. You were all sent a copy of the rules. You probably all seen them in your other committees that we're trying to go with a standard set of rules and so that when you go to one committee, it's not one when it comes to copies and when it comes to other things like that. But you also know this chairman can't read that well, so he bends the rule. No, he doesn't. We will accommodate what we need to, but those will go. That's just the way they are. As the chairman, I just that's just the way, that's it. Representative Gardner, late to the party, so no. What we have done, we've introduced ourselves and given our bank account balance and our, no. If you would like to introduce yourself to the committee, appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I do apologize for my tardiness today. I'll take responsibility for that. My name is Fred Gardner. I'm from Garnett, Kansas, and I am the representative from District 9.
Very good. Thank you so much. We got everybody introduced, correct? Okay. With that, I don't really have things planned for today. We will not meet the rest of this week. We're off on Monday. We're off on Tuesday. There's a little ball game going on at the Silo over in Manhattan. It begins at 6 o'clock, and I can't make it there if we're meeting. So it's not really a silo, but anyway, it's a great facility. I was there when we passed the first ICAT program, and that shows my age. So next week, we're scheduled to meet on Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday will be the presentations from our commodity commissions as their annual report that comes in. And then on Thursday, we will have a briefing from Ag Secretary Mike Beam, Representative White. Oh, it's okay. So anyway, those are the two things right now that we'll plan on meeting for next week. And of course, bill introductions will also be accepted at that time. Representative White.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I've been in other committees, and they have let the audience introduce themselves, and I don't see a big crowd. I wouldn't mind hearing who some of those people are.
Well, it's the chairman's prerogative that we don't. No, I'm just.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
If you're so willing to want to do that, we will start with a grizzled veteran of the hallways. If not, just pass it on to your neighbor.
Optional, but
yeah. And who you represent.
John Bottenberg, and I'm here representing Kansas Pork Association.
Good afternoon, committee. I'm Tom Bruno. I represent the Kansas Dairy Association and the Kansas Pet Producers, also represent Kansas Farm Credit Associations. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alana Zimmer. I can be loud enough from here. I'm representing Capital Strategies. And thank you so much for having me today.
Hello, committee. I'm Trey Kuhlman. I'm the legislative liaison for the Kansas Department of Health and Environment. Thank you.
Good afternoon, committee. I'm Erin Melton. I'm the Food Security Policy Advisor at Kansas Action for Children.
We're not going to do that every time, but now you know. Okay. I will spare you Ken's view of the state of agriculture. You all know how it is out there. But we will, Ms. Melton will be in front of our committee too at some time. We started last year talking a little bit about the food system in Kansas and the impact the production agriculture in this committee, you know, so that we're aware of what's going on. Also, I believe we're going to have a briefing from the Kansas Water Authority later on this month, and will probably all even spill over into some water issues. I don't want to take away from Chairman Minix and the Water Committee, but that is a huge issue that has huge implications for agriculture. So, so don't be surprised if those discussions happen. With that, we will do our best to start roughly at 3:30, probably 3:35, but I moved offices to where I'm really just across the way, so there's, I can come up with an excuse maybe to start a couple minutes late, so I know, Murph, I shouldn't, but no, that's fine. Anything else for the good of the cause? If not, the committee is adjourned until Wednesday at 3:30.